Welcome. I'm Claire Bond. I'm a stylist and colour therapist. Join me as I take you through transforming your life through colour. I can't wait to show you what I've done in this house using the Fired Earth range. I think it's really important to love the home you live in. We would like to put a feeling of peace and tranquility back into the space. Be aware that when you paint white in a space, it does have the tendency to drain you of energy. My remedy here is to use a beautiful pastel sky blue, and I'm even going to use it on the pigeonholes so that the entire space looks much bigger than it actually is. It's going to look magic. I've mixed this colour with a tinter in the Whispers range, which is a lovely washable range. So easy to use. I just use 1 sachet to 5 litres Whispers, mix it up like mad, shake it if you can, and you get the most beautiful colour. But on the first coat, it doesn't hide the existing white. We call it low hiding. The paint isn't covering the base colour of white. So it's very important each layer dries, and I suggest paint 2 to 3 coats for the penultimate result. The first thing I noticed when I walked into this house was the floor, and that grey, black, dirty grouting is just not working. It makes the tiles look old-fashioned. I've got a great little trick to fill in the grout. You use enamel paint. I just matched the colour very close to the tile colour, and I literally painted it in. The client can't move out of home, so there is no other option at this point in time but to use this little trick. Styling is my favorite part of the job. Once everything's been done, this is my form of me time and zen. The easiest way of styling a pigeonhole unit like this is get all your books and put them in color order. Then have a little bit of fun with them, turn them around, mix old with new objet. That's how I've managed to get a wonderful look and feel on the pigeon shelves. The purpose of painting the entire room this captivating blue, the walls, the door, the ceiling, leading into the study, which was clinker brick, and into the kitchen walls, is that I wanted to make this space feel expansive. It just makes the whole space look bigger, but also more serene. At the end of the day, it's the colors that you place on the walls in a space before you layer it and make it up that improves your health and makes you just feel so much happier. And I think an interesting thing about blue is that it does reduce your heart rate. I love indoor plants in a space as long as there's sufficient light. And a little tip, if you want your leaves to look glossy and magnificent, take a little bit of olive oil on some cotton wool and just brush each leaf, and you just get this amazing glossy effect, and it just makes your whole space glow. And another thing that's a very good decorator's trick, this server behind me has completely changed the look and feel of the sofa in the room. Had this been flush against the wall, there wouldn't have been an ambiance in this room at all. I think it's also important to look at the size of the room and the depth of the room, because had I put in a much smaller sofa, it completely changes the opulence of the space. When you're tackling a whole house, it can become overwhelming. But if you tackle one space and you just patiently and slowly go through it, you end up with magic. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Experiment with your home and bring who you are, your character, into a space. Do what you love